Hello everyone, welcome back to your own channel. How you guys are doing? So guys, today's video is about Saturn transit through different moon signs for a particular ascendant. I think this series is almost getting over. I think one more ascendant is left after this one, and then we will be completing this series. So if you guys haven't watched this series, you can go on my channel and can view the entire series. Also, we already covered Saturn through different ascendant. This is through moon signs, but we already covered through different ascendant, and that is also completed. If you want to watch, that is also available on the channel. Rahu Ketu series is also going on in parallel, so that is also available on my channel if you want to go through that series, and that we are doing through different ascendant. After this, once this series will be completed, we'll be starting Jupiter series, because Jupiter transit will also going to happen around mid of April, or I think starting of May. I'm not 100% sure, but around the same time. After Saturn transit, there will be a Jupiter transit, and then Rahu Ketu transit will be there. So we'll start that Jupiter series also after this one. But today we're going to look and make this video for a particular ascendant, and that ascendant would be Aries, for which we will be talking through Saturn transit through different moon signs. So when moon will be placed in the different houses for Aries ascendant, what result the Saturn transit will going to give us based on the moon lagan or moon ascendant. All right, before that I would like to share this information that I've already posted few new articles on my website. One is related to Saturn moon conjunction in the sign of Virgo. Also there's one more which is moon in Bhadrapada nakshatra. So if you guys want to go through those articles, you can visit to my website shikharvats.com. okay, all right guys, so let's start this video. So for Aries ascendant, Saturn, just give me 1 second. Saturn will be transiting to their 12th house in the sign of Pisces. So we all know what is 12th house is, and we already talked about that, so we're not going to talk about that. But when moon will be placed in the first house for Aries ascendant, and now both the lagans, your ascendant and your moon ascendant, from both are same. So from both, Saturn will be transiting to 12th house. So the 12th house becomes very important for this, for Aries ascendant, if these people have moon in their first house. Why? Because from both the ascendants, now Saturn will be transiting to 12th house. So when Saturn will be transiting to 12th house, the things related to 12th house becomes very important for next 2.5 years. And what those things are, it could be foreign travel, foreign related things, because that is what 12th house is. Your bed pleasures, sleep order, like it could be sleep disorder also, sleep order also, right? And then it could be your this is the house of losses, this is the house of investment, this is the house of uh, isolation, meditation, right? This is the house of letting go of things, right? So those kind of things will come into play, and maybe you guys will feel more detached from the outer world during this transit. Why? Because from moon and ascendant, from both the ascendants, your Saturn will be transiting to 12th house. Okay, and 12th house is what? Detachment. So chances are more that you may feel little more detached, or you become more self-conscious or self-aware, that you can start doing meditation and things like, where you feel more that you should spend more time with yourself rather than with people outside or outside world. Okay, other thing it can give you is that it can take you to foreign travels or foreign lands, if other things are supportive, your dasha and other things. All right, so those are the things. Or maybe it can connect you to foreign things or foreign people also. That is also one more thing. Okay, so these are the things where your main or your focus or things will take you towards these things of 12th house, because both ascendants will be same and Saturn will be transiting 12th to it. Now when moon will be in the second house for Aries ascendant, moon is exalted here, it is in the sign of Taurus. So from here, Saturn is transiting in the 11th house. And as I've told you in all my previous videos, that 11th house transit or 11th house placement, either from your ascendant or from moon, is always very good. Why? Because 7th house is the original Aquarius. Okay. And Saturn, this is the Mool Trikon sign of Saturn, where Saturn does very good. So either it is transit or your natal placement from Moon or from Ascendant. It always gives good results related to 11th house. It could be related to your elder siblings. It could be related to your network circle, social networking, your gains of any type. All right. Now it is from Moon, so we are talking about the gains which can benefit you emotionally or can give you mental satisfaction more. Okay, so those kind of a gains can be seen from displacement. Now, and Moon is very strong there. So that is why the more chances are that you will feel more content during this transit. Now, when Moon will be placed in the third house in the sign of Gemini. So I don't have to repeat every time that you have to see where Moon is, which house Moon is Lord of for that particular ascendant, where Moon is sitting, what sign it is. All right. Those things I'm not talking about. I'm just talking about the placement of Saturn or the transit of Saturn from Moon for a particular ascendant. So, but when you look at the overall picture in your chart, then you have to see what other planets are sitting in these houses, what other planets are aspecting, what dasha is going on, how the other transits are also affecting it. From Lagan, the Saturn is transiting 12th. That is for sure. For wherever Moon sit, it doesn't matter because for Aries ascendant, it will always be the 12th house from Lagan. But from Moon sign, it will be going to vary. So all these things you have to club together or blend and then see what results are coming. And those results, chances are very, very high that 90, 80, 90% of those things you will going to experience during this 2.5 years of period. Okay. So now from when Moon is into the sign, Gemini sign, Saturn is transiting 10th, 12th. So now Moon is in Gemini. It will give its own results because you're already experiencing it. Maybe short distance travels are always there in your life. You are more inclined, or your focus is towards your younger siblings because Moon is already sitting there. Then now it is traveling. Saturn is coming in the 10th house. So 10th house is about career. It's about uh, position, power, right? So maybe during this time period, Saturn can give you a job change or maybe a good role in your current job. It can give you some powerful role also because Saturn is again the karak of career, right? So when it is in the 10th from Moon, it will definitely, or the chances are very high if other things are aligned and other things are positively aligned. Okay, then it can give you good results related to your career. Now, when Moon will be in the fourth house of Aries ascendant, Moon is in its own sign. So Moon is very well balanced here, right? And actually it is sitting in the fourth house, which is, if you look at the Kalpurush Kundli, this is the original Moon house. So Moon is, from both the position, Moon is in the good house, good placement for Moon. Now Saturn is transiting ninth to 12th, right? So ninth transit is again a good because any Kendra or trine from Moon is always good, or from Lagan is also good, or from any house. Kendra and trines are very important. So now when Saturn is transiting ninth, it will going to give you the results of ninth house, actual ninth house, like the results related to your father, long distance travel, and then it can give you related travels related to religious places. It is related to your gurus. So maybe you visit to, if you follow or if you believe in some guru, then you may visit to them. Okay. Uh, because Moon is also travel, so yes, travel is definitely indicative, and travel is definitely on the cards because now ninth connection is also there. Moon is again the karak of travel. So those kind of a things you may experience during this 2.5 years of period. Okay. Definitely Moon will going to give you the results of fourth house. Saturn will going to give you the results of 12th house. But from Moon, emotionally and mentally, and your decision making and your focus will be towards the ninth house related things because from Moon it is transiting ninth. From Lagan it is transiting 12th. Lagan is your body, Lagan is you, but Moon is your mind. How your mind will going to react during this transit, that you cannot see that from your ascendant. That you have to see from Moon. So now Saturn is transiting ninth from Moon. So those things and those results you will experience through your mind, or how your mind will behave to those things. Okay. So now when Moon is in the So you guys have to remember every time when we are talking moon transit, transit of Saturn from moon. So now when moon is sitting in the fifth house in the sign of Leo, Saturn will be transiting to the eighth house. Okay, from moon. So eighth house transit or eighth house placement is not that great because there could be sudden ups and downs in your emotions. There could be, if placement is good, there could be sudden gains, but there could be sudden losses also if the placement is not that great. Okay, so those things you may experience overall in this period related to eighth house. Definitely, it can take you towards spirituality or towards astrology, occult, research, analysis jobs. Or if you are already in there, then more focus can be there. Or if you are making a career and you are moving towards it, Saturn can take you towards those career because Saturn is all about karma, right? So karma will be more in focus. All right, because now we are talking about the planet of karma. So that is how we are going to see the results. Also, one more thing will going to happen that after May, Ketu will be transiting here and Rahu will be transiting here. Okay. So now it is in the Saturn is transiting in the eighth, but Ketu moon comes between the axis of Rahu and Ketu. So it can give you more interest towards spirituality, occult, and all those things. But definitely this is not very good placement because moon is already in the axis of now Rahu and Ketu, and Saturn is sitting in the eighth to moon. So definitely it can give you some mental uh, stress or emotional stress, right? So for that, meditation and all those things becomes very important for you during this period of time. See again, fifth house things and 12th house things will come into the picture, creativity and all those things because moon is already sitting. But moon is already sitting in there, na? So we're not talking about that. Now moon when is sitting in the sixth house, so Saturn will be transiting seventh to it. So seventh house is again Kendra, which is good for traveling, good can show marriage. Okay, good for business partnerships. Maybe you can start a new business or new business partnership. You may get married depending upon your dasha and all those things, or your mind can put more focus towards those things. That is how you can see this transit. But till May end, because Rahu and Ketu will already be there, so Moon will experience more pressure. So that is the time period till May end. You have to be a little more careful when this transit will going to happen. Okay. Now when Moon will be in the seventh house in the Kendra, so this Moon is good, sitting in the sign of Venus, but now Saturn will be transiting sixth to it. Okay. So now depending upon the Venus and Jupiter position in your chart, if it is good, then good results or okay results will be there. But if they are not good, then related to sixth house things like maybe it can give you a long-term disease or a disease which goes on for 2.5 years of age, two period, sorry, or it can, if you are already going through a legal case or some legal issues, that can also get delayed or stretched, right? Maybe you can face some issues related to office environment, service or competition. Those things can bother you because this is the sixth house. Though the malefics in the sixth, 11th, and third house from moon or from Lagan gives good results usually, but it totally depends on how their dispositor will also be there. If dispositor is in good position, then good results can be seen. If dispositor of both the planets are not good, then definitely there could be some issues here and there. Okay. Now, when moon will be sitting in the eighth house, so already this moon is in the eighth house, so is it gets the effects of debilitation, and now it is in the sign of Scorpio, so it is debilitated over here. Unless this debilitation is getting cancelled, moon is not very good here. So moon is already a little disturbed. Okay, but now transit is in the fifth house, which is the trine. So trine transit again, it's good. It can give you fifth house related things. But if moon dispositor or moon position is not that great or this debilitation is not getting cancelled, you may not be very happy or may not experience very good results. But if suppose Mars is sitting really good, this debilitation is getting cancelled, then definitely fifth house related things either related to your children, childbirth, creativity, speculative business, love relationships can give you good results. Otherwise, those things can bother you during this period. Okay. Now, when moon is sitting in the ninth house in the sign of Sagittarius. Now the position of the Jupiter becomes very important because both the planets disposited is Jupiter now. So if Jupiter is good, then good results will definitely be there. If Jupiter is weak, then you may not get very good results. But good thing is that now the transit is happening in the fourth house, which is the Kendra from Moon. So it will going to give you the results of fourth house, which is the results related to your motherland, your home, home interior, construction of a home, land, vehicles, all these. Maybe you can purchase a new vehicle, new land, new home, construction inside the home because Saturn represents that. But that totally depends on how good your Jupiter is sitting and how your other things like Dasha is promising or is showing those things. Then you will get the results. Okay. Now, when Moon is sitting in the 10th house for Aries ascendant, Saturn is transiting third. So third, I've told you that third, sixth, and 11th malefics are good, but it will totally depend again on the position of their dispositor and the dasha system. Otherwise, it can give you good results related to third house things like short distance travel, relationships, or things related to your siblings, your neighborhoods or neighbors, communication, okay, and career related to those things, communication, traveling, those things will be good for you. Or maybe you experience good results related to those. It can give you a business also. Maybe your mind gets focused towards starting a new business because that's what third house Saturn can do. And this is a good transit for people who are already in the business. Having said that, condition of Saturn, Jupiter, and Dasha has to be seen. Okay. Now, when Moon is sitting in the 11th house from Aries ascendant, Moon is already in the sign of Aquarius, which is not a very, very good sign for Moon because Moon is little fluctuating over here because this sign is fluctuating. Sometimes Moons feel really good, sometimes Moon feels really bad. So this is not a very, very stable position, very much stable position. And also, this is like, again, a Sadesati, kind of a Sadesati period for people having Moon in Aquarius. Okay, and after your May, okay, Ketu will be here and Rahu will be here. Again, Moon will be in the Rahu Ketu axis and Saturn is transiting second to it. Okay, so this shows that it can give you some travel related or away from your family. If things are not good, then definitely things or problems can create related to your income, finances, because second house is about income also. Okay. Moon may feel sometimes very, very good because Rahu has already been there and it is in the sign of Aquarius, which is ruled by Rahu also. So sometimes you feel very ecstatic and sometimes you feel very maybe kind of depressed also. That can also happen. So those things will definitely going to show its effect. So you have to prepare yourself accordingly. Okay. Now, when Moon will be sitting or Moon is sitting in the Pisces in the 12th house of Aries ascendant. So Saturn will be transiting here and it is the period of Sadesati, major Sadesati period. And also till May end, Rahu and Ketu will also be there. So pressure, emotional pressure or mental pressure will be more. And this will create some issues regarding emotions or mental stress. So people whose Moon will be sitting in the sign of Pisces, things like pouring water to Shivling or chanting Om Namah Shivaya is very good during this period of 2.5 years, because Moon and degree wise also we have to see, but Saturn will going to give troubles to Moon. And this is the sign of Pisces. So Moon is already in the sign where it is a deep thinker. A person should be a deep thinker or thinking very too deep. All right. So Saturn also in this sign can create more troubles to Moon. So again, it is not very good period, but again, condition of Jupiter will also come into picture. If Jupiter is good, then may not experience that bad result. But if Jupiter is not very good, then definitely you may experience some results which are not very good. Okay. All right, guys. So this is my analysis of Saturn transit through different moon signs for Aries ascendant. If you are new to my channel and you like the video, please subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, share the video, comment, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks, guys. Bye.